What's up? What's up?
Potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. It's the Oregon Ducks and the USC Trojans. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
When you step onto the field for a USC football game, you know you are in the heart of history. Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum in Los Angeles has seen more sports than you can imagine. Hosting 2 Summer Olympics in 1932 and 84, it is also set to return for a 3rd Olympic trial in 2028. It was opened in 1923, and more history has happened in the Coliseum than anywhere else in college sports. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. The Ducks headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. Back to throw, it's Mayava. Swings it out to his running back. Oh, he's got some space. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They got it out to the 41 with the first down.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. The margin for error is so small in this conference. It's really imperative to get off to a good start in Big Ten play.
Especially, Reese, since you're adding so much talent now to this conference. But, yeah, year in and year out, you know the mainstays in this conference, but there's always some surprises. And I'll be interested to see how everybody starts off this season. Listen, this is your first opportunity, Palmer.
Could be an alley. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Finds his man. It's Jordan. And they're able to get him on the ground.
You know, that's why this guy can play 1st, 2nd, and 3rd down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. They're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Oh, sticks that big mid up there and grabs it. And the defense was right there to make the tackle, but not before they get it to the 12 and set up in the red zone. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not,
Comeback route.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
Looking for a man. It's Mayava. Rushes on him. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be third down.
And this has been a really good first drive, man. You talk about scripting the first however many plays. It's different for all the coordinators. Nice drive down the field. Now set up in a third down situation. Let's stay aggressive. Let's capitalize on this momentum and not try to kick these field goals because, you know, kicking field goals sometimes down the road can come back to bite you.
Punts it out of the air. A big third down stop by this defense, but they are still in field goal range. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. It's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Damn, but not break.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Pressure coming. Underheat, he gets rid of it. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season.
That wasn't even a blitz. My offensive lineman got beat.
These are so fun because as a player you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
Facing a third down and short from the 26. On the gun, on third down, Dante Moore makes a catch. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first. The one thing you know about Oregon is they're always loaded in the backfield. They had a couple of true freshmen a season ago, Davison and Hill Jr., who were absolutely outstanding. And you expect this season, David, in the running game, those two guys are going to be the focal point for the Ducks.
They'll be the focal point, but it's just like you saw a year ago, man. Like they are committee, and they run hard. They run as angry as anybody in the country. Obviously, having more come back with the trigger opens it up. Price transfers in, so it's going to be another year of stable running backs for Oregon. A lot of ground and pound and a lot of physicality.
Got the big tight end on the corner route. Makes the grab and a nice gain. Gets it to the 35.
Well, on a lot of third downs, tight ends can be a quarterback's best friend, but especially this guy. I mean, he's got a unique skill set catching the football. He could be the primary target, not just on this offense, but on offenses all around the country as well. And on that third down, really nice route, gets the separation, able to make the catch. They pick up the first, and they keep this drive alive.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, complete pass.
This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Moore trying to get everyone on the same page. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
I love the third down defense. I love the defense understanding passing situation, dropping back, keeping everything in front of them, and then breaking on the football. In order to do this and be great on third down, you got to do one thing really well. You've got to come up and make that tackle, and that's exactly what he did.
And it's going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs.
And those fourth down stops are so huge for momentum to turn the ball back to your offense. Great pass defense, seeing the ball, breaking on it, swatting it down so the receiver couldn't make a play. Nice job by this defense.
And they give him enough for the first down. They'll move the chains, and let's see if they can snap it one more time here in the first. As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers through the first quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. Looking to throw, it's Mayava. Got the quick pass. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
Right, second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Wants to throw it again. Looking to the big tight end. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Takes it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early.
Got enough space, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon!
Well, I deeply needed that interception.
Sudden change situations are so interesting. Because oftentimes in that kind of instance, you get the ball back on a turnover, and offenses are trying to take a shot, looking for the home run touchdown. But that time, they just turned around and handed it off. It was a more conservative play call, David, but it gave them the same.
I think I played this dude like a while back on 20.
Everybody goes bananas. The sidelines going nuts. You get a little
on 26 potentially, but I do not know.
Everybody does their job. They capitalize on it. Momentum swings happen.
I do not remember all the way. Plays really good defense though.
Just never had a chance to shake.
His offense is decent, good enough to definitely win.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. Turning it on. That's the kind of play that can.
I see both of our run defenses are not it on this game.
For all of the star quality that USC has been built.
My goodness. Only way I've stopped them from running decently is when I blitz.
No doubt about it.
And I cannot blitz every.
The passing game and explosive playmakers.
I just missed out.
Always had that balance at USC. You got to have a little bit of the boring to go with the glitz and the glamour.
And that quarterback knew the counter run was going to work on that play because he counted the box defensively before the snap. He saw that he had an advantage in numbers and blockers getting a hat on a hat, so he knew that was a green light. As soon as he got the snap, off they go, and it's an explosive play.
Back to pass, it's Mayava. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And
oh, grab that. Come on, Feeney.
Shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
From the gun on 3rd down. Makes the grab. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be 1st down.
You can see why this running back is on the field on 3rd down. He's a weapon in the passing game. Really nice job by the quarterback. He got through his progressions really, really quickly. Found the running back, just dumped it off, and he was able to make something happen with it, move the chains, keep the offense on the field.
Looking to throw on first down. It's caught downfield. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. The Trojans want to crank the tempo.
Yeah, that's my dumb
Now from inside the red zone.
self-fault.
Snags it. They will score.
I had the wrong personnel there on both of those plays. I should have just called a timeout.
And also the anticipation, the timing, to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. The run inside. It's Hill. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Well, you can see why this team thinks this kid has a real bright future. It's amazing. He's only a true freshman. He's not built like one, though. And you saw it on that last play. Trust me, that is the first of many sacks in this kid's collegiate career.
Moore from the gun, trying to convert third down. They get to him as he throws.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on third down. They hit the quarterback and force the incompletion.
The Ducks send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Motion from the wideout. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Looking downfield, it's Mayava. Under fire. Quickly to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Just barely picked up a yard, but that last completion, it's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion.
And you must do that against a guy of this caliber. This kind of QB will absolutely pick you apart. You got to get hurries, you got to get pressures, and when you can get hits and make him feel the physicality of the game, maybe you can take that guy and knock him down a few notches.
On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to,
Can't really blame anyone else except myself on that one.
Tight end, really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Right on the money. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's got it. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
Why wasn't the dude on the flat supposed to be there? He just moved up. He just moved up for no reason.
Can understand spacing, can understand how to check.
I knew I was supposed to have someone over there.
Do the rest, get the first down, move the sticks, so then you can make the big play later on in this drive.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. It's complete to the right. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Trojans in the hurry up. Wants to throw. It's Mayava. Dumps it off in the flats. Shaper. It's a fumble on the play. And the ball goes out of bounds. He'll maintain possession, but it'll be marked for no gain.
You start to get that offense going and start having success, you've got to make sure when you get closer to the scoring range, I take care of that football. If you don't, coach is going to go you on the sideline, you in the game.
The Trojans are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for it.
And it's a good job by
this defense is all about speed, and you're telling me they got outspeeded there.
Like, they've got to force some field goals. They've got to force some punts. They've got to force something to go their way, and they've got to be better on third down.
They'll ride the hot hand. Gets it inside the 10. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
That's just a brutal damn run.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Quarterback may change this route. Run in the red zone. It's Jordan.
We have a blitz. A blitz. Did that look like a blitz to you? Was it man-to-man? Somehow there was 2 or 3 extra people. Did that even look like a blitz?
Adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. And they make the tackle on the return. There is a penalty marker on the play, and they might be backing up a bit. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Here's more to throw. Fires toward the end zone. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, welcome into the EA Sports College Football Update Show, the Week 4.
Offensively, I've looked so bad.
Let's dive right in. We begin our whip around with Florida, taking on the number 16 team, the BYU Cougars. And it's the Gators coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. And maybe, just maybe, this win helps them turn their season around. They get back to 2-3 on the year. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right.
Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. Got room on the return.
And you can't start the half any better than that. You talk about going in, making halftime adjustments, talking about what they did. It looks like they knew exactly what they were going to do. Come out, read the pass, break on the football, make the pick, and draw first blood here in the third quarter.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jordan.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
That's incomplete. Tried to set up the screen, and he dropped the pass.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And that is no good. The lead is still at double digits, but missed a chance to make it bigger.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Finds that crease, and he's got 4 after the 29.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hands, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
Well, this defense knew they had a tall task playing against this Heisman-caliber quarterback, and the best way to affect him is with pressure. They were able to hit him on that play, and that forced the incompletion.
Fires to the middle. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And this offense, man, it's just been a struggle. Everything's been hard so far through the air. And they can't get the passing game going. Something has to bust loose. They got to get something going to create some momentum and some kind of urgency in this offense.
And the Ducks line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Is in the air. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
Just a quick rhythm throw there, and there he goes! Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Trojans! These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic.
Snags it on the right. Lots of room to run. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Ducks!
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there. difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
And he'll bring it back. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19.
We need a defensive stop, turnover, something.
Here comes the USC offense to get this drive underway.
I guess it took me being down 24-7 to finally score or something.
And it's on this offense to try to stretch it back out. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Oh my God. Bro, we had everyone right there and no one could get off the block. And the angles were so trash.
Same for this dude toting the bill. Like, they keep giving it to him and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards and good things are happening.
Using the quick game. Didn't pick up a lot there, but moved it forward just a few.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
The play action fake. Finds the tight end.
Oh my God, I was trying to get onto someone. Oh.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2 possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays.
Why can I not just tackle him correctly? This is really frustrating.
Play call by the offense.
Like, I'm overrunning it by like a little bit.
For a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Quarterback making adjustments. Looking for a gap. It's Jordan.
Thank you, Bear.
Time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
And there will be no return on this one, and he can't get it out of bounds. The ball will come out to the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Moore. Firing to the right, complete. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding him. And the matchups are a problem. You want to put a linebacker on him, he's too fast for him. Continues to make catches, continues to chew up yards. You might want to think about putting a safety on him or somebody with a little bit more speed.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. They'll tell you that somebody's always
these routes are taking forever to do.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback
brings it in down the left side. Finds some room. All the way. Touchdown, Ducks.
And, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football. But here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a masterclass in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way. And you're right, in college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good.
Trying to get a fumble right there. All the momentum's on my way. It'd been nice to get a fumble right there.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Got his man out of the backfield. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
Yeah, I was about to say, it was just a matter of time until he got wear and tear because he's been running the ball, catching the ball, doing a lot of stuff.
Instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Back to pass, it's Mayava. Here comes the heat. And the pass falls incomplete, and we have played 3 quarters.
Bicks are down here.
1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's got it.
Oh, please. It's for reverts. The just normal play that everyone does. The DB should be over there at least semi-closer.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the 1st down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Under fire.
Let's go.
And down he goes.
I had a feeling he was wanting to go to the...
The sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and it's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
Going over the top.
Oh, no. He got hit.
The defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
Verts. That's the only play that anybody can do to get that amount of yards. Like, you got other route. You don't have to do verts to get that.
And this one's over. Nice to have a guy.
But my dude's just out of place.
They've got a 1st down here. Want to start his bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Here's the pressure. Flips it out to the back. Breaks into the open. What a play there to pick up the 1st down.
You know what's interesting? At this point of the game, with the lead in the 4th quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball. And because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it. 2 straight completions now back to back.
Quick release by the QB. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Running inside, it's Jordan. He has kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. So this offense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the... And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans. The Trojans were the answer.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Makes the grab. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Ducks want to move quickly.
You know, I think at this situation in the game, trailing like they are with only a couple minutes to go, short throws aren't going to get it done. You're going to have to be a lot more aggressive and start taking chances if you want to give yourself a chance to win this game.
And obviously this offense wants to keep it up. Like, keep the pace going, get as many plays as possible, maybe eke one more out here before the 2-minute timeout.
Now on first down from the 30. Dante Moore. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
You got to love what you've seen from the defense in this game, too. They knew coming into this one against this quarterback, being as talented as he is, they were going to have to be really good in coverage on the back end, and that's been the case all game long. They have never let it be easy for this quarterback.
Snags it, and he's open. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. The Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. The Trojans decide to use their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Throwing Moore. Trying to beat the D deep. Makes a catch at the 15. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch. Going to the run, it's Davison. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And down here near the goal line, you've got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
So you know the defense is going to be king in 2, right? Because he's hurting them a little bit in this game already. They're going to be finding a way to try to get some penetration, anticipating this guy to touch it again. All right, so now you're in this 3rd down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run-pass option.
I like that, too. Get the quarterback.
Touchdown, Oregon! And they take it in for 6 more points. The Ducks with the answer.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. The give as they work on that clock. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. The Ducks signal for their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. And the Trojans enter the final minute trying to drain the clock. The running back has it. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And what a break to get that football back. At this juncture, that would have been catastrophe. Now Oregon will call it 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. They recovered their own fumble, but now it's third down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw, it's Mayava. Fires downfield. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here.
What a momentum-changing play. Just when they needed to get the takeaway, he steps up with a massive interception. Now gives his team a chance.
Never give up on a game, I can tell you that. I mean, I know I got one of the best teams on the game for sure. But I mean, it's not guaranteed that I even win this, but if I do, I should have probably never won it.
Running the red zone, it's Davison. Touchdown, Ducks! And they've got the lead in the final.
He got 42 seconds. I wish I could have done that, but you cannot not just go in there and score there.
This team right now showing you
and try to run the clock out.
Team coming into this game. Yeah, they were sleepwalking a little bit earlier. They knew coming in, David, they were going to be facing a really good opponent. Good teams don't quit, and they've come all the way back now to take the lead. They had a pretty big deficit not that long ago.
Man, this is a good team they're playing. They're showing they're one of the better teams in the country. I mean, to battle back from several touchdowns down, like, not to blink, not to bat an eye, not to quit, they're proving why they're a great team.
They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Back has it. They forged ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is.
And they tried to sneak the run in there, but immediately you got to call a timeout. You got to stop the clock. Then you can get organized, go to the sidelines.
Tell me you're going to waste a little time on two Wildcat plays? I will gladly take that.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. To the air, it's Mayava. He's taking a deep shot late in the game.
Oh, thank God they actually played how they're supposed to.
Had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, yeah, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where can you be clutch? Can you come up big in a 2-minute situation when you really need to?
Wants to throw and not much time to work with. He's moving out of the pocket. Going to try to get it himself. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Man, these are killers, right? Late in the game, in the fourth quarter, you get to the quarterback. He does such a great job scrambling around. When you do this, you get extra first downs. You start to wear those defensive linemen out. So late in the game, this could pay off. Great job getting the first down.
The Trojans will line it up on 1st and 10. Snap in the shotgun. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds.
Did not like the formation I was in.
It comes down to this. One more snap left in this game. If they get a touchdown, they can find a way to win it. Wants to throw on 1st down. Here's a heat. Breaks loose. Unleashes one deep. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. He's out of bounds, and the interception will seal it, and they'll go home with a victory. So
that's a GG. Oh, God.